I thought we was recording that whole time.
No,
I'm
no.
glad. Good.
Yeah, no,
Hey,
I had I turned it off. I turned it off
we
prior
ain't need
to.
that. We ain't need none of that on now. We ain't need that.
But good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whenever this special episode reaches you. This is the Was It Good Though podcast, the podcast about movies and TV shows. I am one of your hosts. I am Jason.
And I am Jazz.
And for episode 210, it is a celebratory moment for us.
Gotta add a little extra sign in there.
But for 210, we have made it to year 4. Yes, that means we have made it to 4 years of debates, fights, arguments,
Laughter,
thoughts, emotional roller coasters,
hot takes,
yes,
grilled steaks.
I don't know about that, but I haven't really got into the fight that I'm looking for on the internet yet, based on the takes. But it's coming. What?
Whoa, the suspense.
What?
What kind of fight you talking about?
I just at one point, I would hope that one of my takes would, one of my real takes, because I'm for the organic thing. People oftentimes, especially when it comes to reviews, people are out there looking to engagement farm. So they're out there like saying stuff that they really don't believe or really don't mean, just to get people. Okay. So organically, I want to fight people. That's all. That's just what I am. I'm welcoming.
So you want to have a Twitter brawl over a crazy take,
or TikTok? We can even take it to Threads. Whichever social media platform that the disagreement happens on, I will happily carry my ass there and bring it to their front door like you ordered me. Like, yeah.
Goodness gracious. I'm the peaceful one of the pod, the peaceful one over here.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
It's the facts.
That's what they say. But again, man, episode 210. This is an anniversary episode. And of course, within that, at the center of our podcast, typically it is a movie, but this episode is all about Jazz and myself. But Jazz, you said you had some stuff. Did you want to do that now? Do you want to wait?
I can go ahead and share it right now and make sure I can pull it up. But I know one thing that we discussed in our previous episodes, that we were on we had a goal of reaching up to 1,000 subscribers on our YouTube. And thankfully, we were able to reach that and more. Like right now, we're sitting at 1010. You remember that animated series, Little Boy with the Pig Leg? And so I think he had a pig leg and his dog. Yeah. So it's just seeing the growth that we've had. We've definitely been putting in that time, that effort, dropping content like crazy. So it's good to be able to reach that goal. Because I remember we was trying to get to 250, Jason. He was over here like, y'all, go ahead and subscribe. And so just to see us where we're at now, it's been dope. And we've also, even though this is episode 210, we've had our bonuses, we've had our specials, our side quest reviews, and our queued up as requested. In total, we have recorded more than 300 episodes, which is wild. So it's been good. We got stuff out there, but I definitely just wanted to share that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, I guess we want to start off with the journey, or how the journey has been, or how this journey began, and I guess the original story, as we kind of has oh shit. I mean, so how the heck did that happen? I know how it happened, but I ain't
the
I ain't
view
gonna trip.
the universe was just like, you sure you want to tell that story?
I do, because I know why they came off like that. I'm gonna knock his ass
Oh,
out.
uh-oh.
See,
We
that's what I be
got
talking
beef.
about. That's what I be talking about, man.
Mm,
Beefing in your own house. That's where it started.
yeah.
But yes, as I was saying, the origin story. A lot of people know. With us, it did begin in a group chat. That's where everything began for us. um,
Literally.
it started in the group chat, and Jazz and I used to
Yeah.
clash often. But Jazz was the easy target for all the guys in the chat. Um,
But hold on. You make sure you gotta add that Jazz was able to hold her own for real. Like I wasn't getting bullied.
she was definitely getting bullied, but she was fighting
Whoa,
back.
whoa, whoa, my nigga. You make it seem like I was getting jumped like some people at their job. Not Jazz. I was definitely holding my own. So
Like, have you ever seen Karate Kid? Like the beginning part, that was definitely Jazz.
get him something new to reference. Like what?
Karate Kid, they never seen Karate Kid. We old. They should know Karate Kid.
We nah. You give them another example, something that's dropped within the past couple of years. Because I'm
Mm,
curious. And I also don't remember that scene from Karate Kid.
a recent movie where a nigga was getting bullied. Dang. Maybe like Dustin from Stranger Things at the beginning of the season
Oh
four.
hell no. Oh hell no, Jason. Okay, we lying tonight. Okay, we lying. Cool. I am gonna activate my lies because Jazz was not getting no Dustin beat down in no group chat. Nah, we not doing that. That's crazy. I can't believe you said that. That's crazy. I am offended. I'm a match the energy. I'm gonna start lying tonight too. I got some good lies to throw out
What was
there.
the lie?
Jason, let's move on. Let's get past that lie.
I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding. But as I said, we used to crash out in the group chat. But like I said, one thing that we did have in common is we always talked about movies. I always talked about movies and different things that was coming out. So much that we ended up creating a side chat where we actually began to just it was more of a concentrated thing amongst us. And Jazz came out with we should do a podcast. Now, she was the first to say it. But I had been thinking it, but I was never gonna say it. I never was going to admit. I was never going to say it. But it was I mean, what it was already it basically was what that was. It was just amongst us. It was just wasn't where now we invited people into the group chat like, "Hey, this is what we be talking about." What?
Nah, go ahead.
You don't think that? What you believe?
Nah, go
I mean,
ahead.
I mean, you the one that sparked it. So there's nothing I can say in that. You the one that was like, we do a podcast. Like, oh shit, yeah. That's why I was like, nigga, what? I've
Yeah,
been thinking,
y'all niggas said it, yeah, fast. I was kind of shocked. I was waiting for the no. I was waiting
nigga.
for the idea to be shot down like a bird.
Hey man, sometimes niggas be on the same wavelength. Just need that one person be like, we should do this. Hell yeah, pop that shit off. Let's get it. Let's get it cracking. What we need.
Honestly, to get everything set up, it took a month, which is crazy. Yo, we was thirsty.
What did it take? Man, you say okay. So you say a month, but
May. Oh, I
no.
mean, like you
When
had the
did
thought
when
and
did
ideas.
when did Scary Movie come out?
You mean
I mean,
Scream?
Scream. When did Scream 2022 come out?
I believe it came out February or March.
Nigga, that was like 3 months.
Wasn't thinking about no podcast though.
You're right, but I'm just saying. I'm just looking at. I look at the thing in total. So when did Doctor Strange? They had already been out.
Yeah, you're thinking about what kind of. Well, I mean, Scream 5 is what had us create the separate chat.
Mm-hmm.
So if you see that as the beginning, and then it's just like the idea of coming out with the podcast was May,
Okay.
and then It took us a month to get everything set up. And we recorded the first episode a few days before June 14th because that's when we decided to release it.
Mm-hmm.
So one could say what triggered everything that snowballed into where we are now, you could say February of 2021. Or was it, I'm sorry,
2022.
2022.
Got you.
Yes.
Got you. Okay. Okay. So when did you realize this was actually a thing?
You mean like the podcast?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when it would actually become a podcast. Um,
You talking about my idea that I introduced y'all, or when I was just like, oh, this shit about to blow up?
this shit is real more so. Like this is actually happening. Not that part, but like
So
yeah.
I maybe episode 5 or 6, somewhere around there, to where I think when we did episode 5, I dropped like a reel with episodes, and I was just like, or maybe that was episode 10 of like a flashback of different jokes and stuff that we did, and I was just like, damn, okay, this seems kind of cool. I didn't expect it to be what it is today, but I was just like, this is kind of fun. And we became consistent with it because I think they normally say if you're able to do a podcast and get up to maybe 10 or 20 episodes, then you're in the small percentage. And that's kind of crazy because there's a podcast about everything. So I think once we made it to 20, then I think we started to get more serious of like, okay, this is definitely something I want to invest in my time,
Mm-hmm.
my energy, and all of that. And plus, it was fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I
What
can
about
agree
you?
with that. I definitely can agree with that. I think the one for me was the probably the Stranger Things episode. And that was like episode 2, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, because we had to record it a few times.
Oh my god, we
But
did.
the fact that we had to re-record it and we went back through it and every time was just funny as hell. It was like some of our best jokes because we were trying to really get this figured out. How we gonna record it? How is it gonna sound? How is it gonna look? I had some BS ass internet. I had to increase it was a lot of different problems that I was passing off, but that was definitely me.
That was, and I feel like wasn't that the episode where I tried to use the same joke twice, but the first time it hit, but we had to re-record, and then y'all niggas didn't laugh.
I think so,
I said, give me that same energy. Like, act like you never heard this before. That's how I knew. I was just like, man, these niggas ain't really in my corner. They ain't gonna give me the extra, the true laughs that I need for this.
so yeah, that was definitely one a moment there. Uh I think also then we started including guests into the actual episodes as well. I think that's another part that kind of changed as well. Just being able to bring people into the actual circle, especially people that we both didn't know.
Yeah,
Or
because I
yeah,
mean, because I was just like, oh, so when we started getting invites of people reaching out to collab with us,
yeah, that
and
too.
that's kind of pretty much where it took off in that aspect. Because I know that we were definitely getting advice and suggestions of like, oh, y'all should build a community, y'all should do this and this. And learning that early on, I was like, man, do we gotta do all of that? But then as we was going, I was just like, oh no, that's definitely very smart. And so when having people reach out to do collabs, I was just like, oh, that's dope. Because it's just like, we like your energy. I think we could flow. And then it's cool to where once you actually get on the mic, the energy is just fireworks. Like it's just we are having a good time as if we are in a room around each other and it's a TV and we just sitting here talking about this movie or a TV show. So, I mean, did you ever think that we would be able to build a cult off of this?
She says cult, I say community. I mean that's definitely always the goal. You definitely always want to, if you create something, you want people to be behind it or at least supportive of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know how that part would go. Because like I said, it's never typically you have like the people that's in the beginning, and typically in the beginning phases of something, a lot of people are supportive. But as time goes on, as things go on, you start seeing support in different ways or a different light. So
Yeah.
as you start seeing that, and then you just start seeing people jump on or come into it, I was like, okay, this is actually pretty cool. This is actually pretty cool. Um, with that, and like I said, just seeing the different people, they come in or show support, or either they come on or they in our different Discord, that we have, that we actually talk with people. I think it's all of it is just super dope. Just that web of community that we have.
And I also love seeing people that we kind of connected each other to on each other's podcasts. Like
Yes, yes.
I remember when I seen Anthony from Talking Ish, a podcast amongst friends on Chappelle's show, Recap Kickback. Got to plug my brothers and sisters out there in podcast world. Just seeing him on there and them having that discussion, I was just like, damn, like they over there cooking, So it's just, and it's growing to where we got a cult member in almost every state in the US. Like it's, especially in the South. I make us sound more popular than what we are. Maybe not in the Midwest. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We lying tonight. We have a cult member in almost every state in the United States and even overseas. Shout out to our brother JR. Come on now. We international out here.
I mean, we
JR be
we had
he be
people that's
walking.
reached out from over the pond
Yeah.
too, though. So it's other people.
We got JR out there talking about, hey, yo, them bins. I don't know the accent, so my bad. Was it good though?
So okay, so quick. Okay, um, so amongst this journey, what has surprised you the most?
Ooh. That even though our episodes be long as hell, people be locked in to the end. Because it's, and that was another thing that was suggested, just like, oh, y'all gotta make y'all episodes short. It's just like, but we be cooking. So it's just, it is what it is. We don't really edit out anything unless it's extremely inappropriate or it's just like, kind of dead air or whatever. But outside of that, put the graphics in, render it out, and upload it. And I've had individuals come to me to just be like, when I'm listening to y'all podcast, it feels like I'm in a room with y'all talking about these movies and saying the same thing. And I love that. I would say that's one of my favorites of this entire experience is just having people give that type of feedback to where it's like, I feel like I'm in a room with y'all. Y'all be saying some wild shit. Jason, that toilet tissue. So it's stuff like that. I mean, you said it on the pod. So I figured we got to bring up wild things that was said on the anniversary episode. Y'all check out that professor episode. Woo! Gonna let a lot out there.
did you rewatch the episode?
Nah, but the toilet tissue is definitely on one of my funniest moments from the podcast. It's on that list.
Okay, yeah, no, that was a crazy one. That was definitely a crazy one, a true one.
You and Chappelle, like, y'all flamed the hell out of me with my dating habits. But Jazz is better now. I don't date like that no more. So the growth, the lies.
So, so the lies got better and they made the growth look better
as the years went on. But I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
What has been the best year out of these past 4 years to you?
Maybe so. As the years go, it does progressively feel and get better for me personally because I think the conversations have evolved over time just based on how we actually talk about certain things. Because at first it was just like line by line, like scene by scene, scene by scene, line by line. It is like, God,
we was wild.
They're like, man, it got to be a way to make it. And we start going through different edits and going through different outlines and different things to try to not necessarily cut it down, but to be more conversational as opposed to following. Because you can watch the movie. That's not what this is for. So as of for right now, I'm gonna say probably last year, but I definitely love the direction that we are going with different stuff that we've been doing this year. Because I said we've done so many different things, so many different iterations. The Was It Good Though podcast has been the same thing, but the iteration of how we present it has changed over the time. What about for you?
I'm gonna say the current year that we just wrapped up, if we're turning 4. So I'm gonna say year 3.
Yeah, yeah.
No. Yes.
Yes, it would be 3 because you're in the 4th. Wait,
Right.
am I? Yes.
Exactly. Are we sure? Because no, we're in the 4. All right. Early, yeah. They know. Because we're 4 years. So that 4th one. That's what we at. Niggas gonna be like, y'all remedial as hell. Listen.
Well, no, because you're going. It has to be. It has to be third.
We're going into our 5th year. We're going into 5, but we reach 4.
Yes. Okay, so but it started in 2022. So 2022, 23, that's 1. 23, 24, that's 2. 24, 25 is 3. So
25, 26, which is now.
yeah, whatever, man. The last year.
You can edit that out. That got us looking crazy.
No,
it's I just keep
that shit in. The last year is what she's referring to.
Right. So I will say that because I love a lot of the ideas that we've been able to implement. I love the growth we're doing behind the scenes and the moves we're making behind the scenes to where we're actually going and stepping in different areas that are pretty much new for us and expanding. So, and just trying out new ideas. And they've been actually getting positive reviews. So,
yeah,
I'm excited, especially like the side quests.
Yes.
Queued up as requested to where audiences and viewers can send in their requests for things they want us to talk about. Movies. Mm-hmm. Just movies. Don't send us no shows. Just movies. So,
but speaking of movies, Jazz, what character is most like you? And also, why?
So, I was trying to think real hard about this one. And it's a character from like any movie?
Yeah, your choice.
I'm gonna double back on this one. So I'm going to say Autumn from Intergalactic.
Okay.
Why? Mm-hmm. Because I will say, like, just her chill energy and creative and just going deep into a peaceful mindset. That's me. So that's what I would be 100% if I wasn't such an asshole. But which character describes you the most? You looking like Jason from the damn kid, like with the white mask on. That look kind of scary for real. It's giving Pennywise.
They do look crazy. Some of it's like my eye be.
They be having their mind of their own sometimes.
That's why I squint.
I'd be like, I'm going like to the grocery store.
That's when you got to worry about it, like this. Yeah. Just based on where we are now, crazy enough, it may be Rue.
Oh shit.
You know.
Oh wait. Well, Rue from what season?
Yeah, all 3 of them bitches, because she goes through so many different things. And I won't say I have an addiction, because I don't think I have an addiction. However, Rue can be a bad decision maker, and she can know right from wrong in different moments, and she'll still choose to do like the most risky thing that can be going on. So yeah, I think that's who I would probably say for myself, probably.
Are you looking at the score?
I am.
You see that shit? I looked up. I said 105 New York. Whoo. Well, y'all see what we're watching, but we're also talking to y'all. But okay. So since we're talking about what relates to us and what can explain who we are, Do you have three movies that will explain who you are as an individual?
Yes. So if I had to give a person three movies that described me, um, hmm, Fresh, the movie Fresh, yes, the one from the 90s, one of my favorite
Yo,
movies.
is everything okay? Because to go from Rude to Fresh, I'm a bit concerned. And they're both HBO projects and they both deal with drugs. So blink twice. Oh, yeah, I probably gonna go to the store. Mom be doing that. Gotta click, click, click. Well, throw a
Hey,
thumbs up if you need some help or something.
hey, man, hey, man. Sometimes everything ain't gotta, everything gotta be that bad. But sometimes you're on a journey. You're definitely on a journey. Um, but Fresh is, I mean, the story. It was just a really good story. In there. Um, Fast and the Furious.
Is you dumb nigga? Family. It's
I
all
told you,
about family.
I told you if we ever look at that, Brian is always my favorite character. Has always been my favorite character in that franchise. So no,
He's still in it too.
he is. Unfortunately, I don't know why they did that, or why they're doing that. So, um, and probably and the other one I probably would put The Hangover. I think them three movies.
Jason, is everything okay? Yo. Oh my God.
Hey, look, sometimes things can be a bit chaotic, right? But
Yeah.
if you follow the journey, it's not so bad once you get to the end.
Whew. All right. Well, my movies. Two can play that game.
Look at her.
Intergalactic and Columbiana.
Oh, like she got two romance movies in here.
Yeah. I'm a softie. Yeah.
Be some 2026 shit right
Nah, it's
there.
some lying shit.
See
I'm
what
a
I'm talking about?
changed woman. I'm giving out compliments now. I'm over here sending voice notes. Look, my rebrand about to be crazy.
Look at this. Nigga said, Rebirth. Man, get the. All right.
Get out of the chat, Jason.
um, so I guess within that, is there a movie that changed your view on relationships?
Yeah, waiting to exhale.
Eee. So
Y'all check out our review.
now I was going to continue. It was like it could be any type of relationship. Is that like, uh,
Oh,
yeah, that's what I meant. Like,
wait,
but I mean, if that's the answer, that's fine.
wait, you was wait, what? What
Like,
were you
you could.
signaling?
No, I didn't signal anything. I was just saying, is there like that could have been like a mm, it could have been like a platonic relationship as well, not necessarily, or just relationships in your life, not necessarily a romantic relationship. Because waiting to exhale are definitely, that's a great answer. You know, I mean, Scream is what I thought you was gonna go with because it definitely says you can never trust it. You never know who you can trust.
That's true. That might be my second choice.
That's my
Mm.
first choice then, since that's not yours. I thought you was gonna ride with it. So yeah,
No,
nah,
I'm gonna still waiting to exhale.
yeah, nah, that definitely be at the top of my list.
Mm. Okay, I like that. Um, I was what was I had a question. Um, oh, because we were talking about. I didn't ask you what your worst year was, did I?
Mm-mm.
What was your worst year, or do you have one? Because I know you're gonna try to do some word salad. I haven't had a worst year, but I'll say which one wasn't the best or some shit like that.
That would make it the worst. But I think it would also have. Well, hmm. it's in a running in between where we are now and the first year, probably. In between them two. Just it's more of a not podcast wise, but like personal. Just in my own personal
Oh, I got you.
life more so. Like just not necessarily trying to balance it, but trying to balance it all. Because I think we kind of with this we've gotten to a point where this doesn't necessarily affect life more so. So I can kind of it's not in the way of that thing. And like I said, we kind of work out. We typically can work out what we're gonna do and how we're gonna do it with this. So that's not a problem, but more so, like I said, just like the person. What about for you?
I'm gonna say the first year for sure. But I think even, a lot of things were learned and experiences happened, but I think it allowed us to grow and fix your face and just put us in a space to where we can depend on each other
Mm-hmm.
and, you know, take the weight off when needed. And I honestly feel like that is the kind of thing that you need if you are creating a podcast with somebody. Because, like you said, our schedules, we have that and we're able to adjust when we need to, even when it's late or even when it's a night where we don't normally record. Because for 4 years, we have been dropping episodes every Tuesday. And you have podcasts that take time off, seasons off, weeks off, and things like that. But we be steady pushing and then also adding extra nights to record on top of the shit that we dealing with in our own lives. And so I think about all the time of like where you are working, you be like, oh, I could still jump on. You be recording while at work or in your car. And it's just like the determination, dedicate. Oh my God, dedication to everything is definitely there. And I remember Lowe said something in the Discord. He was just like, y'all don't know how many people are rooting for y'all because y'all stay consistent and dropping content. It gets to the point to where I just be like, damn, I don't even know what kind of clip to drop this week because we dropped 4 different reviews this week, which is crazy. And I think it's just because we enjoy doing this so much. This does
Mm-hmm.
not feel like it is a job. This, hell, it's an escape from like our
Man,
responsibilities, our job, and all that. To where it's like, okay, I can come here and decompress. And then when we're able to have guests on here, Anthony, Helene, Lisa, Ivy, Chris, and we just friends talking and laughing with each other,
exactly.
So it's we come in here, we ask questions. Some of them are questions that we've already sent due to probably the format of the questions, so people can actually think about it. And then we just throw stuff during conversations that you would have with your friends. And
Mm-hmm.
so it's just, I think about it all the time. I just be like, damn, we really made this. Been doing it for 4 years, made friends off of it. About to get some merch, about to get some paperwork and stuff like that to where, it's stuff cooking behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So it's just,
Mm-hmm.
man, that Netflix deal is coming, Jason. And boy, oh boy, I'm be brand new out there. No, I'm playing. I'm not.
So I guess my question for you, with that being said, is what
They
have
won the fucking game. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
yes,
sorry.
please.
They was down by 30. Oh, San Antonio, baby.
That's the
Oh,
inexperience there. That's inexperience.
what?
They just young. It's a young team. They still trying to get it
I
together.
like their fans are in there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, see that's the largest, largest
That's
comeback. That's crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, insane. Insane. So by the time you guys see this shit might be over with.
Yes.
New York is just going up 3-1.
Woo.
This shit is probably over with, but we shall see. Because I think next game will be Friday. Then after that,
Mm.
it'll probably be Monday. Will be the next game. So yeah, we won't. Well, we will have another episode in between now and then. So we shall see how that happens. But so speaking of the journey and everything of that, what have you learned about yourself throughout this
Mm.
process?
Um, I would say that I can be impatient at times and need to learn how to just trust the process and understand just because something is not done the way that I do it does not mean the end result will not be the same. And that I definitely don't mind taking accountability because I am a strong Black woman. So that's what I have learned about this journey. What about you?
Uh, um. So for me, with this, I've learned that I can be consistent with something. Like I can actually, because typically, like when it comes to like working a job, I can work the job. I mean, of course, there's money. Like I get there, I commit to it, whatever. Or maybe I don't commit to it, but I'm in that bitch. I'm working. I'm on time. I'm doing what I need to do to keep my job. With this, I'm not getting paid for it. It's something I enjoy doing. It's also on the side of my life as well. And I've how many hobbies have you picked up in the last 3, 4 years that you just like it was for the moment and now it's just like it's no longer a thing that you even deal with, or sometimes you're like, man, I remember I used to like that. Or maybe you may even try to get back into it. This here is something where it's almost like like it's almost not even like some people like it's just so mundane or it's just something that you just do. It's almost like a thing you think about. Like you watching TV, watching a movie, like at this point, I didn't really watch things twice, but now it's like I need the viewer watch and then I need the podcast watch when it comes to certain things. So if I'm watching it the first time, it's just I just want to be able to enjoy it. Or it may be the first time it's the podcast watch, but whatever it is, there's a podcast watch and there's a viewer watch where I can just enjoy it without having to try to do a critique or try to break it down or any of that. But ultimately, I'm gonna do that anyway. So, and I think that's what makes me love this so much, because regardless of whatever it was, if I watch it, I was gonna talk about it with somebody. But it's something I can share with you or share with our viewers, what listeners when they look at it and they go into the comments or whatever, and I can talk with them about it. Or we just go to the Discord. It may be just something I watch and I'm just seeing somebody else watch it and I can chat with them about it.
You haven't been
Just
able to have that experience with From.
I haven't. Like nobody's watching it, but
Good.
everybody's
Oh.
watching it though. Like if you go online, everybody is watching it, but nobody in the chat is watching it. But that's crazy. Like they finally got like for me a banger of a season. I'm like, bruh, ain't nobody watching this shit. This just me. Like
That's so lonely. I ain't gonna lie. You be like Will Smith in that empty ass house. Like, damn,
I
ain't
cover that bitch
nobody
out
watching.
every week. Like nobody's still. Lisa even started
Paradise.
Paradise. Like what?
You bullied her weeks ago about how she don't watch shit. So now she watching it. Here you go. You're watching the wrong thing. Like, yo, you can't satisfy Black men. Keep doing what you're doing, Lisa.
Oh man, but yeah, man. So yeah, so learning that I can be consistent with something if I stay focused and stay driven onto it. But I also have an interest in it as well. So yeah, I think that's definitely something that I've learned about myself over the time.
Yeah, it's. Ooh, you're right. Because I just be sitting here like I be trying to think of different ideas. Like, oh, what can I think that will help get us more views, more engagement, and all of this? And it's crazy. Like I could just be chilling at home watching a show, and I'm like, I should post a reel, which is like, nigga, go get a life. But then I just be like, the thing is, I got that Michael Bay Jordan mentality of like, I just be trying to be focused on what I want to succeed in. And I don't be going out in them streets, going to them clubs. I don't be doing that, black men. I am a homebody black woman that's single. I got pretty toes. I watch movies and stuff. And like I take accountability. And I give compliments. So, I go to church, all of the things. But
That's funny.
and I'm lying.
What? What is the misconception about you?
That I'm toxic. That I am toxic and that I sell toe pictures. It's crazy and that I don't take accountability when I have episodes of me taking accountability.
Are we playing two lies and the truth? What are we?
I thought that's what your email said. So we're not playing that? God, you got to let me know this, Jason. Okay, so I'm supposed to tell the truth?
I'm gonna let y'all decide which one of them is the truth and which two are the lies.
It's my birthday, so let me lie. Let me lie. But no, it's because it's me being toxic. Yes, that is the biggest misconception, and that I'm not toxic. I just have a toxic sense of humor. So,
word salad, ladies and gentlemen. Word salad.
Throw some ranch on that bitch. But what is the wrong misconception about you? That you're argumentative? No, that's facts. So go to the other one.
Oh, I am a Drake stan. I am not a Drake
stan. Hold on. No, that's a lie too. You aren't allowed to lie. I am only allowed to lie tonight. You are definitely a Drake stan. You've talked about this man over 3 podcasts. Do you need me to name them? I will. The Was It Good Though podcast, Talking Ish, a podcast amongst friends, and Recap Kickback. All of them have episodes of you standing over Drake. You was over there. You was bullying my good sis Britt a few weeks ago for 30 minutes talking about Drake.
Okay, so in fairness,
compliments you have saying right.
In fairness, in these 3 things that we talking about, you was also there with me. Now, what side of the fence were you on doesn't matter, but that doesn't make me a stan. Also, I went to a concert last year, Jazz. I don't think a stan would be there. What you think?
Listen.
No.
Two things could be true.
No. Only one thing. only one.
If you're a fan of both, you would definitely be at both shows if you wanted to.
A fan is not a stan. There is a big difference, and that's the misconception. I am.
You didn't even know all the words. I see. I don't know. You was mumbling.
I don't know the words to a lot of shit.
Listen, man.
That is another misconception. I know a lot of music. Yes, true through and through. If you need a playlist, hit me up. I'll probably charge you. Not Jazz, but you. I'll probably charge you. But I make playlists. I love music. That's something, but regardless of how much music I love, I do not know the lyrics to a lot of the music that I listen to. I go off the vibes. I can hear what they're saying as I listen to it, so I know what I need in this moment, what fits the vibe, or what fits the feel, or what meets the feel that I need. But I'm not the lyrics person. I'm not the lyrics guy. Back when I was like 13, 14, I knew every song that was on the radio, every CD. But yeah, and I don't even put that type of energy into music like that now.
You was throwing up OVO signs.
A lie. But again, she said she was gonna lie. It's cool. It's okay.
You got me. You got me there. I did say that. Look at me. I'm taking accountability. But what was my question for you that I had? Oh.
Like Piccolo.
What advice would you give new podcasters?
Stay consistent. You have to train the people that listen to the podcast as well. Once you tell them, commit to it, because they're going to commit to it as long as you do. just start it. At the end of the day, we understand everything. Everybody wants it to be perfect, wants it to look a certain way, wants it to we all want it. Like that's just what we do. We want it to be this grandiose thing. But create it, get it out there, and then trim the fat as you go. Whatever it is you want to do, because at that point, people also love to watch your growth. And if they can watch it and they can see it, it's something they can also be like, hey, I was a part of this, or I remember when, and look at y'all now, or whatever it may be. Because I remember, like, I think one of the simplest things is we want to shout out people. Tiffany, she said that the names we used to make not podcast episode names for the actual titles, but as it comes to like algorithms and being able to get caught by different people, those names don't mean nothing to them because it's just a title in the wind. Because when people go onto YouTube or they get onto the thing, they're looking for a movie or a TV show, whatever it is that they like, they're looking for that. And then just changing that definitely boosted us a lot as far as with people finding us. And a lot of times, like if you go to, like I said, if you look up your stats and your material, it'll tell you how people look for you or how they find your stuff. And for us being a review podcast, I think that is something that sticks out a lot. What about for you, Jazz? What would you tell a new podcaster?
I would say create an OnlyFans and then link some of your stuff to your podcast. So when people see your product, they'll go to your podcast. Because on my Only Toes, I have the podcast link to our YouTube. So if you look at our analytics, you'll see that website in there. And I'm assuming you don't check the analytics that much because you ain't seen it. So I guess now you know 4 years in the game, man. That's how we got to that 1,000. I did it for the toes. I did it with the toes.
Yeah, no, man. I'm done checking analytics at this.
Nah, but I will say, like you said, of course, stay consistent, but also figure out what your niche is. Excuse me. I said niche. That might be a racist term somewhere. Excuse me. Sorry. Niche. Figure out what your niche is and understand the podcast game is a long game to play. It is not anything to where after 5 episodes, you just go viral. I mean, shit, it might be depending on how many people you decide to pay and who you might know. But if you starting from scratch and you don't have nobody, because that's essentially where me and Jason started. Unless Jason, you knew some popular podcaster, but I damn sure did not. So it's just like you have to build it up and just enjoy the journey because it's definitely one when you put that effort into it, it's worth it. It's so worth it, and you will learn so much. So that's definitely the advice I would give.
Mm-hmm. Let me see.
Do you have a favorite pod moment?
Ooh.
One that had you in tears? Wisdom teeth showing when they used to be there.
Nigga. Had to be one of them panels, man.
Oh my god.
The the 90s panel.
Yes.
The 90s panel. Yeah. That was one of the ones, man. That was a funny one. We could just got a lot of different podcasts that we've collabed with and just we started allowing people to do verses on the podcast. They had to pick. Man, I watched Chris. I watched Chris die in front of me, man. That was hard to watch.
Y'all want to see a dead body? Boys in the Hood, man. Damn,
that nigga died. Sean died. Oh my god, Sean.
People get murdered on our panels. It's kind of crazy.
Is definitely a top performer. I think that's why his contract didn't get picked back up. I'm just playing. That's a joke he says, but
he started charging too much, so I removed his name. I said he charging. We asking for what? And also, then you cut your locks? Hell no! Put him at the bottom of the list. What?
But also, was it Soul Food? He's not Loving Basketball with him and Cavassier. Oh man, no, was it Loving Basketball?
Yeah, it was.
Because he just got no.
It,
Yes. Because I feel like it may have been Love
that's
and Basketball because she wasn't on that. She was on Soul Food and he was
nope. She
on.
was on that too. Yes, because that's
Damn.
when you said that's when we were having the conversation of would you date a virgin, but they would give head. Kavasi was on that episode, and Sean was
Okay.
on that episode as well because
Gotcha.
Sean gave us the how the movie should have ended. He gave us a whole different alternate ending, which was hilarious. So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. What about for you, Jazz?
I got a few. Of course, I already said you and the toilet tissue. I'm going to say the rat bar that I dropped during our Is God Is episode. My album is dropping next summer, so y'all please be on the lookout for that.
The Rat
And
Bar?
yes, when I rapped on Is God Is, you was there, Nick. Stop acting brand new.
So
But
Is God Is was definitely a funny episode, but not for that.
you laughed. Scrunch your face. It was in 4K. This is why you can't be trusting people.
That's what I'm saying. The rat.
Face.
I don't see. Laughing at the moment don't matter. What stuck out more so was you talking about that man ears and how he how
You
you
know
would
how the
give him
universe works.
grass. How you would give him. Yes, I would give this. I said what? I had listened back to the episode. I said she cooked the fuck out this dude for like 10 minutes. Just jazz, just going.
You know what's crazy?
What?
Come here, let me tell you something. Come closer. Come closer. Come closer to the screen. Come here, nigga. Why I meet somebody that looked like him and I said, damn, that nigga fine. I said, and that shit, I said, oh, y'all do have a similar face. I was like, oh, y'all, the universe said, I got one for you.
So that mean you left away with the number.
We ain't gotta talk about that. We ain't gotta talk about that. On the pod, I'm married. But and I'm gonna also say when you brought up inmates fucking guards that you would tell. Jason said, I'm snitching so I can get out. That was funny. And that fucking Beetlejuice episode, when you in the bathroom and somebody's saying Candyman and you in the stall. Yo, we had some funny ass moments. I be watching them clips like, yo, what was we on? I swear I hope y'all be laughing as much as we do.
Man, that was good. Hey man, that what's the episode was funny. That scary movie episode was funny as hell too, man.
Scary movie was? Yo, this
When I'm at work, I'm not doing shit but listening to podcasts or music. So I'm like, let me run the episodes and I just run them. I'm like, man, this shit.
When you said Zendaya was a white girl, yeah, I'm gonna defend Zendaya every time.
I love
your
her.
love look crazy, Jason.
Maybe that's my problem.
It could be one of your red flags. Your love is malfunctioning, and it seems a bit.
That's not how you show that. Oh shit! Well, that's how I was raised. I don't know.
Y'all started when I was on a bench at home. Like, oh shit!
Yeah, man. Oh.
Let's see. I feel like it was another question. Damn, because you had one on here. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, which episode deserves more? Which episode deserved more love?
Fucking
The aggression.
Nope. God damn it.
you lying? That is not the
I don't like how y'all treating Jordan Peele out there in the streets right now, man.
That's yo. I wouldn't even go back to that because I did not see that movie clearly, man. I ain't know what the hell was going on.
Jazz watched the bootleg and came to the podcast trying to talk about this shit from a hotel. I said, get this nigga out of here, man. This nigga the fuck out of here, man. He on the tab sheet. This how you see Jazz on the episode like this.
It was we had some struggle bus episodes, man. It's just like, yo, what is going on?
No. So one of my favorite episodes, and it's still to this day. The show ain't came back no more, but P Valley season 2. Like I think that was one everybody was emotional during that episode.
Yeah.
That was a very very good conversation. Like I said, it was definitely one of our longest because that's when our episodes were still cut into well, we did shows, but the shows were split into two different parts. Because it just felt like so much that we had to talk about and discuss. That's definitely one of my favorites, but also Sinners is one of my favorite episodes. And we
Mm.
had a nice panel of people. We got a very very good conversation about what was going on. What about for you, Jazz?
I'm gonna say Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah.
I thought
Ah,
that Reasonable
yes.
Doubt episode was
We
very
did
good, very
definitely
good.
cooked in that motherfucker.
It wasn't even one episode to where we was like being all jokey and comical and everything because all the conversation and the discussions that happened from the series, it was just the topics were very serious. And so I definitely wish that episode got more love. So I was just like, damn. But I enjoyed that one. And um you said damn, just thinking about how we really did used to do 2 episodes for a season for a show. And now it's just like, cut
Get
that
that
shit
shit,
down.
get that shit out of here, man.
You know, it's just funny to see where we started and where we ended. Like my entire lock journey was happening in 4K on the pod. Hair was short. That shit long now, y'all. That shit long now. It can get pulled. But I go to church. So
Think church
nah,
folks gonna
that
get that?
was
Think church folks gonna get that shit pulled?
oh no, I don't think about what church people do.
Some of the best push you can get. What else? What else? What other question?
It just had to go crazy. It just had to go crazy.
That be
But
scrolls.
uh,
That holy water blessing you.
will you stop it? Stop it now. But I think we were pretty much able to get through like the reflection in the pod. So now we got to get to our friendship. When me and Jason first met, of course, like he said, we hated each other. And then I shot him with a Nerf gun. And we became friends.
Another lie.
Oh, well, he got shot up by a bunch of people with Nerf guns, but my bullet hit. I got the video.
I fucked them up.
He ain't fuck up nobody.
I fucked them up. I came in with guns blazing.
Well, we're in line tonight, so okay, we can keep it going. Um, one of the questions you sent was, oh, so what was your first impression of me?
So with you, I didn't. I said I was trying to get a feel for you, because it's always weird with the group chats, especially if it doesn't begin like you would think like a conventional group chat is like you meet people out and then y'all get through inside this group chat and y'all kind of talk. For me, I came into the Joe Budden podcast like years after it had already began. And then once I did that, there was like something on the internet, not on the internet, but something on Twitter. And it was like, hey, y'all, if you want to join people that like the podcast, you can chat with them. I'm like, all right, cool. But the chat that I was in was dying and they threw us into your chat, like to try to create something. And then I guess I was able to hold my own because you motherfuckers are evil. Was evil in that group chat.
It was really toxic over there. It was like survival of the fittest. It's crazy.
So then, like I said, you had like me, Nigel, and Nate that ended up being able to survive that battle royale of people that make it over into a chat. So with you, I think it was like this motherfucker is just she laugh at everything. And she be telling bad jokes.
We lying tonight. I forgot we lying tonight. You know what? You said you let.
I told. Oh, so like as I said in the last 8 years at this point, you've improved. You definitely improved your jokes.
Nick
And your joke telling. What? That's the truth.
Jason.
What?
You need to stop your motherfucking lying tonight. Because first you said I got jumped.
It's the
Like
truth.
Dustin, it's not.
You,
It's
I don't
not.
know. See, it was. I think you know, and I, you know what, you know, that you want to know the truth since we tell them truths, not lies.
I don't know what we doing.
I mean, I so typical. Like I think when niggas want to fuck the person in the group chat, they kind of stall them out. But when they don't want to fuck the person in the group chat, they kind of get jumped, and that's why you was getting jumped a lot.
Hold on. Say that again.
When they want to fuck the person in the group chat, they stall them out. So like they don't really say nothing to them. So just think back to the group chat, and like how many people in the group chat got jumped? Me and you.
Jada got jumped a bit. Shell definitely got jumped, but that's because she white.
She's white. Come on.
Sorry.
Come on. All
We love
right,
you though,
man.
Shell.
Now.
Yeah. Yeah, we love you though.
All right, man. Now, Jada
Yeah.
was on bullshit. She would say bullshit, but she ain't the only person that said bullshit. I just don't want to put names out there.
Oh yeah, no, we're not doing that. We need to keep our subscribers where we're at. We're not doing that. Bars.
So, but then, like I said, me coming into it, everybody had already met and did whatever they was gonna do at that point. So I was on the backside of it, just looking at the train wreck happen, and then it just, it happened. You know,
You learn something new every day.
I think the trip to Miami had already happened before I came in there, right?
I think so.
What happened after? You know what they say about women after trips to Miami.
No, because I've never lost any friendships due to Miami. Me and Jada are still cool. I'm still cool with everybody that went to Miami. We're gonna leave that
that
alone.
that does not say you don't know what they say about people that go to
I
Miami.
do know what they say about people, but I can't relate because I don't lose friends over Miami. I just lose friends over other shit.
Mm, it'd be
But
like that.
it do. You know, growth though. Growth. But oh, okay.
Worst friend that you? No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that alone. Let me get the list. But okay. Okay.
But
So my
yeah,
first impression of you, I was like, that nigga's an Aquarius. He ain't shit.
you
And that
weren't
was labeled
wrong.
on you for like 4 years.
You weren't wrong. Not completely.
Eh,
Not completely.
it's not a D. It's probably a B plus.
He said what?
B plus for sure. But now I see you as my brother from another mother. So it's just like, we was able to make a friendship, siblingship from that enemy ship. Boom. Yo, that album
Hey
gonna be
man.
fire.
Sometimes you typically. I think that's one of the like the tropes in TV shows and movies where it's like they was beefing at first, and now they friends at this point. And it's like look at the growth in this relationship. Who would have thunk it 4 years ago or 7 years ago? Who would have thunk? Ain't nowhere in hell.
Yeah. If you would have told me then, like you and Jason have a podcast in 4 years. Jason who? Not that Aquarius ass nigga. That podcast gonna be trash.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But then I would have been wrong and said I'm taking accountability.
You love to take accountability, huh?
I do.
It's all
It
good. I
don't
love
help
it.
though.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? What Sid, Sydney, Sydney Sweeney, Cassie.
And
What you tell her sister? I mean, Dad kissed and told me he loved me, but it didn't change how I felt about him when he left. Girl, shut the fuck up.
I don't even know what the fuck that was supposed to mean.
Her dad. Her dad got on
I know,
drugs.
but I was just
Like
it's
it
fine.
was just. I mean, for her. It meant regardless of her rule and Lexi leaving on bad terms. If she would have died and it was on good terms, she still would feel the same, is what she was saying. Like it didn't really matter how they left it, and it's like I think
Yeah,
you
I
would
think
feel a
that's
lot.
bullshit.
I think you
Yeah.
would feel a lot better.
Closure. Yeah. I don't
I
want
mean,
my last.
but people say closure is a myth.
I think it's a myth to a certain extent. I don't think it's a myth of like if I have a falling out with a friend and our last interaction is us arguing, I wouldn't want that. I would rather, oh, we had our last memory at brunch and light skinned swole strippers came out and was giving us like lap dances while we were drinking mimosas. Like I would want that to be our last memory, not us arguing. You know what I mean? So
100%. 100%
like
agree.
what? Because then like that story could be shared at the funeral. Stuff like that could be shared. It's just like, man, y'all would have loved to see her. She was pouring mimosas in his mouth and he was just enjoying it. Like that kind of shit.
um, what is one quality about you that you want people to take away from
From the podcast that I love to laugh, even though people tell me that I have a peasant sense of humor, that I laugh at everything. Ivy, that I don't have any standards when it comes to things that make me laugh. But why would I want to have strict standards of things that make me laugh? I love to laugh.
you?
Oh, and I'm funny. And for anybody who's like sucking their teeth, like, yeah, right, women ain't funny. Yeah, fuck you, basement living ass nigga.
How you gonna shoot at the? How you gonna tell me not to shoot at the followers, but you won't? But you shooting at
I
them.
do it nicer. You
You
were
called him a
threatening them.
basement. You called him a basement ass
You
nigga.
said I will meet you on the block. I ain't mean nobody on no block.
What's wrong with that?
I'm gonna drive past that block. Pull a Colombiana. Actually, no, it's America. Let me chill. Let me chill.
Yes.
But same question to you.
Mm. Um. hmm. That's a good
This
quality. Urgh.
nigga is making Scooby Doo sounds.
uh, hmm. I guess regardless of what we may be talking about, um, I can add some. I guess I can add some type of value to it. Um, like I don't know. I think of course, like I said, when you're doing this, you gotta have some type of personality.
I
Um,
mean, it's boring people with podcasts.
there are, and there definitely are. Um, and I think my personality I think it shows a lot in the podcast. So, and I think no matter where we are or wherever I take it to, it kind of shines through. Um, in any other podcast because it always the vibe of the podcast can kind of change if we're on it, no matter what the podcast was prior to. And I'll definitely leave my imprint.
Basically, what Jason is actually trying to say is when I go to people podcasts, I make that shit shine brighter than like a diamond
I didn't say
in
that.
my Rihanna voice.
I'm not saying that. I don't even like
Oh,
Rihanna like that.
I
Jazz
know.
said it.
Not Jazz said it. Such a snitch. Okay. That's what you said, nigga. You was just trying to dance around like I don't want to step on that one. I don't want to step on that one. Nah.
Yeah, you don't want no beef out here, man. Not in these
Oh nah,
streets.
man. It's all love. I remember somebody dropped a comment on one of our episodes. They was like, bring Chappelle back on our Nutty Professor episode.
Ah,
That was the
okay.
first time he was a guest.
Oh, if it's like, hold up, now, don't come to my shit trying to bring other niggas back.
But unless you subscribe, then we can make something work.
Exactly.
But that's the brother for real. Um. Oh, what do you think my biggest strength is?
Mm.
And don't say my toes.
the I never was going to say that.
Okay.
Never ever. Um, uh, hmm. That's a good question. Maybe
Nigga,
your
how you
willingness, maybe your willingness, or open-mindedness, open mind, willingness and open-minded. Because I don't think it's ever been like a hard no, for anything that I've actually presented or brought up to you.
No, it was one.
Yeah, that that don't even that don't even
The fact
yeah,
that you know is
that don't even
crazy.
count. That don't even count for real. That was me shooting in the dark, nigga. I was like,
Yo.
let me have
Nigga thought he was a bird box.
I was like, let me see. Let me just try this. But for the most part, yes, you are open minded for most things, and you willing to try things just to see. I think your favorite thing was we throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. Um, so yeah, I think that definitely helps. When it comes to it, just like I said, put the different ideas and thoughts out there. To try to make this thing pop, make it what it do. Um, on the podcast. I'm gonna flip that question to you.
I'm gonna say your optimism. Cause even though I have my moments where I'm just like, man, Jason, that shit ain't gonna work. Chance, let's try that shit out. I'm like, Jason, I don't like this conversation. Let's just try that shit out. Jason, I don't like that movie. Let's just review that shit. So, and I think that's good to where I feel like we definitely balance each other out.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's dope. But, ooh,
What you looking at?
it's one question you got on here, but I don't. What's something you've taught me? How would you know?
Mm.
See? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know what
I
to talk.
ain't
Or
got no
maybe,
answer for it.
or if it's not necessarily something you taught, but I think it's um I think what is it for me? I think it was more so what have I learned from you, or is something that you may have picked up like in that.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
What is something that I stole from you? Is that what you're trying to say?
I said learn. I didn't say steal,
Oh,
but
okay.
learn. Because like if I would say like for me, uh, is you super family oriented. I don't know why I didn't know that. Like I know you. I think your grandma was like the first person I knew like you had like this super super like close connection with. Um, but of course, I got to meet your parents when they did that fish and spaghetti.
That is something we no longer talk about, and I am like, wow, the growth, because that was man, that made an appearance every week.
Because you ate it. I ain't had to talk about it no more. But
True.
yeah, so I think that was like a big thing. But also like you would think based on how Jazz talks, she like this like super hard, but she not for real.
Nick, I'm a thug, trick daddy.
But it's all good. And she could be that if she want to be.
I Nah, I'm a Care Bear.
It's like that, man. We all got our moments.
I don't be acting like I'm a thug though. I just don't cry. But I will say during this process, one thing that I learned from you is your style of how you have discussions and conversations and how you transition. And I was
Mm,
just like, Jason doing a good ass job. Cause like you said earlier, how we used to pretty much kind of regurgitate an episode. And it's just like, we ain't got to do all of that. And then I feel like our pivot came when you brought that energy on an episode. And I was like, oh, he was cooking. Cause when we first started the podcast, you would lead every week. And I know you had put me to the side like, all right, nigga, I ain't about to be doing this every week. And I was like, that was when I hated to lead, but I was like, all right, he right. To where maybe he don't want to lead every week because that's definitely just that's a lot. So it's just like, okay, let's bring it. Let's bring it in. But so I definitely was able to take some of those pointers and, of course, add my own seasoning to it. But I would say once I saw you doing that on a few episodes, I was like, that had the conversation flowing very well, especially when we started getting more guests in
Mm-hmm.
and having guests that had never been on before with each other and just bringing some into the conversation to make sure they didn't feel left out and just growing onto that. So I would say for sure on that.
It's definitely something that you have definitely strengthened. With coming, like I said,
Oh,
I don't think it was like I said, I don't think it was something that you was ever bad at, but I think it was. I think being able to, I don't say necessarily lead, but I guess be like the front person in this or drive the conversation is definitely something that you have to be used to or go to. Like I say, conversation is you definitely got that, but it's a little bit different when it's a conversation about
you're
you know
navigating through topics.
yeah, navigate and of course trying to get everybody involved in the conversation as well as not forget yourself as well. I think that's definitely key. It's important because it can you can take people out of it if you're cutting people off too quick or you allowing people to go too long. Anthony, Ivy, Brittany,
Mike,
like like these niggas don't believe in rules or guidelines. You don't have to whoop niggas asses for the podcast start. Like, hey, none of that.
we love them, no. We
We
love them,
do.
no.
We do. We appreciate that. We appreciate them. Like I said, we still go to their pod, going well, not Mike's though. What's up, Mike? What's up?
Why haven't we received an invite?
Man. But yeah.
He said, they're my black friends. They can't come in the house.
Shit, them niggas got shoes on. Bitch.
Them niggas for real. Mm, that is too funny. Was there a movie we disagreed on the most?
Halloween, the third
Oh,
one.
I forgot about that trash ass movie.
Halloween ends. Ah, that was a good movie. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn.
Yo,
Uh,
The Voice. That movie was not good.
Did you have one?
I was gonna say Hereditary and Sausage Party.
Ah, yes, Hereditary as well. Jazz hates that movie, and
Yo, I
that is
was
a good
checked.
movie.
I was so checked out. I was just like, I'm only here because I have no choice.
It's just like I'm here so I won't get fined.
Yeah,
I'm here so I won't get fined, man. That's a good movie, man.
it's not.
I'm shocked you didn't. I'm shocked, man. That's good. That's good.
I ain't like
You
that
like the
shit.
pre like the movies that come afterwards, though.
I mean, everybody
Mm,
can't be a winner.
it'd be like that. It'd be like that, man. um, do you have a It's the funniest. What's your proudest podcast moment?
Oh, proudest podcast moment. When I flamed low about Hugh Jackman not being replaced while everybody else has been replaced in the X-Men universe. I cooked low. Listen, I cooked that motherfucker so bad. So I would say that one. Yeah.
Hmm. She said I cooked him. God damn. Look at what she proud of. Toxic, man. I'm telling you.
I can't even disagree. Jason, do you have your proudest moment? I have a toxic, sarcastic sense of humor.
Mm.
Nigga, is you hungry? Yeah, you
No,
is.
man.
I
It's
told you
just
them chips ain't do nothing.
it's not that, man. It's I don't but
You
if I
about
don't
nibbling on your finger.
I gotta get
I
a
told you.
manicure. I gotta get a manicure.
I
It's
told
not
you as
that.
soon as people get hungry enough, they gonna start biting on their arm. You tear up that damn pinky. Jason gonna be here next week. Hey y'all.
Hell no. Proudest moment. Ooh, that's a great question. Mm, uh, I don't know. That's a good. Mm, I
How you
don't
ain't
know.
got an answer to your questions?
Cause I had to. I wanted. I wanted to treat it as real. It wasn't. It was a question, but it wasn't something I'm just openly like thinking like, what is my? what did I do as far as? Because I think I'm pretty much proudest moment. Probably like um I think just sticking to it is my proudest moment, if anything. Like not necessarily, I don't think there's like an episode, but like just being able to um
Show up every week.
yeah, like coming like being able to come to it, or like I said, us in Vegas, like that was a dope moment for me.
Oh yeah.
Or us like the Christmas episode, that was dope. RIP Crystal. What else moment did we have that was dope? Uh
We had the first live
the first
pod,
live one.
first live
Yep.
pod.
Terrible. Um have you listened, last time you listened to the episode?
Chris, Jason, I don't go back and listen to that. I know that audio was crazy.
Nigga, we was that big.
It was bad, man. It
Said,
was our first time. I couldn't
what
hear
the
shit. We got a lot of views on that episode. So shout out to everybody who listened to that because we
nigga,
sorry, y'all.
nigga seen us in one room. It's like, oh, I gotta what the
But
fuck are they
they
talking about?
did. They
What the fuck?
did.
The fuck they talking about?
That's supportive right there. They just like, all right, so they together. Okay.
Great
Uh,
ass
uh,
conversation that's going on that I can't
what's
hear.
they laughing? I see them laughing, but I don't hear what they saying.
Man, yeah, nah.
I would say check out the one we did after that, but
Yeah, so but yeah. Um yeah, definitely like I said, definitely some moments I enjoyed. So yeah, I think those are my proudest moments doing this.
mm. Then we had Thunderbolts. So like we've been able to link up at least once a year and record.
Mm-hmm.
So that's been dope. And we got another one coming up. I ain't gonna say what it's gonna be because it's gotta happen. But that one's gonna be fire.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thunderbolts
So
is I enjoyed Thunderbolts, man. I think that was a good that was a good weekend though. Just
I
a
don't
good weekend.
remember that movie at
Oh,
all.
I said the weekend, not the movie. It's
Oh,
okay.
oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that was a good weekend. Like,
Pops barbecue. Yeah.
I, oh yeah, sure.
You don't remember that neither?
I didn't get no barbecue.
Oh. What you get?
I
You
didn't
did.
go.
I said yo pops.
Yeah.
Barbecue.
Did he?
He did.
Oh,
This nigga here, man. It's okay. I remember.
I have to tell him.
The South remembers.
Oh, whoa,
Um
whoa, whoa. This guy.
um Stretch.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. 4 years from now, we'll be celebrating 8 years. What do you hope is different about your life? That we are on a Netflix deal. We're gonna be in a fucking studio talking to each other in the same room and get off Zoom. We're gonna have merch. Um, we're gonna have celebrities coming on, but we're also definitely gonna keep our folks, Lisa, Ivy, Chris, Anthony, Helene, all of our folks still coming on. Chappelle, DeAndre, because this is a family, excuse me, cult that we are building up. So they always gonna have a seat at our table.
She gonna keep
And
y'all
you
in that
know,
coat.
you said what?
I said she gonna keep y'all in that coat.
Well, if they leave, then they leave it forever. What? Yo, if
Get
you can't
down or lay down.
if you can't be here, you can't be nowhere. But yeah, so
That's
nah,
wild
it's
to tell
cool.
somebody.
It is. But they knew what was up. They laughed when I said it's a cult. I'm like, I'm not playing with y'all.
No, but this ain't what you thought it was, nigga.
This ain't no joke, niggas. Like I'm gonna be asking for blood donations in July.
You gotta put it in the blood bank. That's it. That's it. Just a little deposit.
Just a little deposit. But nah. So in 8 years, oh yeah, I definitely see that. Where do you see the pod, or where would you like to see the pod?
um, hmm. I would definitely love for to be able to just do this maybe in a full-time capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Where we able to get the money from it, but also be able to get the benefits that you kind of see where you can where you can travel, go to these different events and be able to speak toward two things prior to, in a lot of situations. So you see the people talk about it, but us in that moment. So just having a black channel made by black creators where we're in a space that we don't often see. Like I said, I do follow some content creators. I don't have any off the top of my mind. We're here right
Black
now.
girl nerd.
She's one. Like I said, you see Mike. Like Mike is doing pretty good.
Yeah.
He's out there. He's putting himself out there, in those moments, and like just getting those opportunities of just being able to, at some point even partner with, like a company, kind of like, Sterling's wife was on a companion pod with Paradise. Like maybe
Mm.
we could have a companion pod with some kind of black show. We get to talk about the episode, but then also talk to people that was within the episode, because every show now is creating that space.
Yeah.
Like Daredevil had a podcast, and they just brought everybody. They spoke to different people each episode,
Mm-hmm.
that tied back, and then of course it was just when you put them all together, it was just one full thing. But
Because
they
I remember
brought
Lovecraft had that as well.
Lovecraft
That's when
had a
I realized
companion.
TV shows actually had it. I said, damn, for real. And then you're learning and
Mm-hmm.
talking about Easter eggs. And I was just like, what?
Because it's not just stuff, because it talks about the stuff that you look at, you're like, is there something, and they'll tell you
Right.
or they'll just give you a story about something. It's just, just dope, a dope conversation that you get to have. So yeah, I'm definitely for that. I know you said the Netflix deal, but if it was on Netflix, like, so in 4 years, what would that look like? Being on Netflix, and like, even if it was like, hey, we on here, talking about, you
Actually, I
know,
don't know. They be canceling black folks way too fast over there. So let's not
yeah,
go over there.
yeah.
Showtime. No stars. Stars keep niggas alive. Shout out to 50.
Mm-hmm. Whatever it is, like I said, whatever it is, like I said, my main thing is that we remain the owners of this. So it's us being able to be who we want to be and not limited to anything. Definitely don't want that. And like I said, I want this to, you can, and like I said, you could be able to use it for a lot of different things. Like, was it good? Like, that just works for so many different things. So, yeah, that's what I can see. I guess the other thing with that, so you talking about in 8 years, let's jump back 4 years. What would you have told Jazz 4 years ago before starting this? What advice would you give her?
I ain't gonna be petty. I ain't gonna do it. Um ah I would tell her to I would just pretty much say the same thing I would a new podcaster. This is a long game type of process, and all of your hard work, all of your time, all of your the dedication that you put into this, it will help you get to that next level, get to that next step. And with me, with the thought process that I have in everything, I just be like, where was I at a year ago? Like, where was the pod at a year ago versus where it is now? And I'm just like, we increased our subscribers, we increased our followers on our streams, our social media, and things like that, and collabing with new faces. So I would just say, enjoy the ride and understand the journey that you are on. It's going to teach you more, bless you more, have you benefit more than the destination where you might want to be. But just enjoy the ride and appreciate all the things that you're going to be going through, whether it's good or bad. Because I feel like there's been so much that I've been able to learn from this experience. So, what about you?
Mm, um, Stay the course. Um, Man, 4 years ago. Mm, Definitely stay the course. Um, mm. I was trying to think, like, shit, what would I tell myself? Like, mm. Stay the course for sure.
All
Yeah,
right, stay
man.
the course times three
Stay the course
for
times
Jason.
4. Yeah, stay the course. Just stay the course. No, 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 no. So, like do your research um about like listen to other podcasts and just kind of not necessarily find a voice, but just kind of see different things that work for other people um as well. Uh Make sure you get the right equipment to be able to do everything because it definitely makes a difference. It definitely makes a difference because if the quality isn't there, people would definitely check the fuck out ASAP. Uh
Yeah.
Within that. But yeah, man, I think those would be the biggest things that I would have. But also, be um, I think it's like coachable, but listen, like be able to listen, take criticisms as well. Um, and I think for the most part we have. I've never like shot somebody or went crazy on somebody for, any kind of criticism, anything like that. Most things, and I ask a person. Um, it's like some people they like I think I hit Barry up, shout out to Barry, and I asked him, is it something that he felt as if that could be changed, that could be adjusted? And if he's like, well, I'm cool with y'all, so I don't listen with that ear. And I was like, that's cool. I was like, I get it, but if you do, like, if you ever do get a chin, like that's perfectly fine. It's not gonna bother me. Because my thing is we trying to make it grow. And of course, I know everybody ain't go back. Whatever we end up doing, everybody can't go. But I'm definitely gonna, give love back to some niggas.
Who are you putting in the friend zone?
I mean,
Oh,
niggas, shit. We ain't even talk about friend zone, but yeah, yeah, that.
yikes. I'm gonna leave that alone. But no, that's a really good question for sure. Because, and I also feel like we're very accepting and open to constructive criticism
Mm-hmm.
because it's not like we took classes on this. Like we already said, we had an idea and we brought it to the front, to the forefront. And so it's just everything that we were able to learn, we were doing it on the fly to where it's just like, I don't like that. Because you remember we used to do the disagree to agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree.
We
Mm-hmm.
would have random topics that had nothing to do with the movie. I remember Jada was like, that agree to disagree was funny, but it had nothing to do with the movie. I was like, yeah, it was kind of crazy. We talking about crackheads, like had nothing to do with the movie.
Hey
So I mean,
man,
it's just all a learning experience, and to think about it and go back and just laugh at it. And so I always feel like long as we can have a good time and laugh and still treat these movies and enjoy them. I don't ever want to get to the point to where I'm going to the movies and being like, okay, I just need to see this just for the pod and not being able to enjoy it. Because just like you
exactly.
said, I love to go watch it without any kind of eyes of reviewing it. I'm like, let me go see, let me just enjoy it. I did that for Scary Movie. I did that for Mortal Kombat, and just getting that high from both of those movies, even though some of y'all hated it, I had a good time. But
And
I
it's
also have a low standard in laughter and
you
jokes.
just gonna keep saying that, huh?
I am. Thank you, Ivy. It did not hurt my
You let
feelings.
a nigga with
I,
arresting face tell
listen,
that to you.
well, I can't tell him not to say it. I only can read it in the Discord, but I'll be like, I don't care what you have to say. I'm still going to laugh.
That nigga be
So
laughing. He be laughing too.
he keeps himself from laughing.
He definitely tries not
He
to laugh.
probably tries to not laugh and he sneezes instead.
Not trying not to laugh and sneeze. That's hilarious.
I mean, you know. But was there anything else you wanted to add to this episode before we do our shot, celebratory shot? You had a bunch of
Check.
other questions on here. That's a
Yeah,
lot,
no,
but
no, yeah, I
yeah,
know, I know, I
I
know.
was like, I know we can't get through it. It's like it's about to be 3 hours. We can't reach that talk to me episode level because that is our longest episode to date.
Oh, what are you grateful for that you don't say enough?
Um, I'm grateful for the time and the effort and the dedication that you put into this podcast. And I'm grateful for your understanding and your patience. I'm grateful for the people that have been rocking with us since day one. The people that will share that comments, listens, checks us out. I'm definitely grateful for them. And anytime I get a message of like, "Oh, Jazz, you seen this?" from people I rarely talk to, we only talk about movies. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's so dope. And just grateful for the growth and the friendships that we've been able to make. I'm sorry, our cult that we've been able to make and establish. And so, if anybody wants to join our cult, come on. Just go to the Instagram, let us know. We're all good vibes. I mean, it's cool, especially with so much going on in the world. So to be able to have a community to where you can kind of disconnect from all the bullshit, all the negativity, and actually laugh. Obsessed has been getting crazy attention and conversation since it's been out for a month in a Discord. So and
Mm-hmm.
different shows and learning about stuff that's coming out. It's been good. So yeah. What about you?
Um, I am grateful for life. Um, I am grateful for a sound mind. I am grateful for you. Like I said, you are my sister. Uh, and like just, I think people don't value. Sometimes you see people kind of lose value in people, or life. Like I said, just especially over the last couple of weeks, you just see so many dark things. But just the value that I do have in you. Like I said, you are funny. Um, so you do
I'm gonna put
have
that in the
that.
clip.
I
I'm gonna
bet you
put that in the
will.
clip.
I bet the fuck you will. But also just being able to bounce off, whether it's just regular, it can be podcast stuff, it can be life stuff. Just being able to have that, you trusting me with your own personal things that you want to talk about. Because I know, um, like I say, you would shut off or close, but I know everybody has, when it comes to friendships, you have to be able, it has to be tested and tried to a certain extent. Not necessarily where you heard like intentionally trying to do that, but you do want to, say show love, but you want to make sure the person that you speaking to got your back in that moment. And like I said, we definitely have moments of people that we thought we trusted or thought that we could depend on wasn't that at all. So definitely grateful for that as well. Um and yeah, man, like I said, just being here 4 years later, like that's kind of insane to think about. Just doing, a thing for 4 years that you're not necessarily getting paid from, but you do see the return on investment still. So that's a blessing as well.
I'm getting paid for this, Jason. I told you that my only toes is connected to the pod. So I'm getting paid. I don't know about you, but
Anyway, nigga. Anyway, nigga. But yeah, man, that's I think that was um the only other question that I had.
okay.
You said you want to take a shot?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And take a shot for me. Oh, oh, oh.
He's not a stan, though, y'all. He not a stan.
I'm thinking the weekend part, right?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
He sounds just like that, like a cat got
I'm
shot.
like, whoa, don't disrespect the weekend like that.
Fuck the weekend. What a
Dude,
weekdays.
nah, don't nobody like the weekdays. Yo, that'd be crazy if somebody come out named weekdays. You know what? If I could sing, but I can rap. Oh, we could have a fire collab the weekend and I'll be weekdays. Oh, but I'm spelling days with a DAZZ.
That is
Because the
so.
AZZ jazz, if you remove the
Oh,
week
okay.
D, yeah.
It's way better than what I thought. Okay. Um. um. 2 year number 4. I am appreciative of you for doing this with me, continuously doing this with me. From the side quests to the lives to the queued up as requested to running up on them racist white boys, talking about Ironheart. You definitely put us over there too. I just want to put out all the stuff you've done. Um, uh, um, to the friendships that we've had, shout out to Helene, but you did also bring Brit into that. So like it's always the cup is always half full with you. Um,
Wait, what's going on? I actually brought Anthony, but he brought Britt and Helene and Rhea.
Yeah, I'm not fine. I'm being Anthony and Rhea, they watch each other, but the other half, they don't watch each other. Um,
I can't
so,
respond.
but all in all, man, Vegas also, you did that. Um, Tampa also, I got to see Raymond James Stadium. Like it's a lot of different things. We got to also watch your team lose and not make it to the play. Like I've seen so many great things in that, but was it good though? That's what this is about, Jazz, and I wouldn't be able or want to share this journey with anyone else. So for me to you, my sister, I love you, I appreciate you, thank you. In our honesty, thank you. You are a beautiful person, inside and out. I know you got my back. Like I said, you definitely send words of wisdom whenever I have like an interview as well. You always send me like just different questions. Uh I did get the job, by the way. I didn't tell you.
Shit, that's what I'm talking about, my nigga. That's what's up. Let
um
me see if I can get these motherfucking balloons and shit. Is it? I don't know how to trigger the balloons. Is it like? I don't know what smells. I'm throwing up gang signs at this
and
motherfucker.
Kelly like
Helen, go sit back down. We'll bring you your soup. We'll let
but
you know when it's there.
uh yeah, man. So that's for me to you. So again, I appreciate you. When y'all are saying it, she did mention it. I was gonna mention it, but also happy birthday to you. I don't know what age she's going to by this year.
30. What? Why you and Helene act like y'all know what the fuck the deal is these days?
This is 30 for the eighth year in a row. It's crazy how she does it. But shout out to her. Happy birthday to you. Cheers to more life. But I'm gonna pass to you. Did you have anything you want to say?
I mean, I gotta say something because you going over, you trying to kill me, got me looking like the villain on my lion ass age and episode. But I definitely want to give a shout out to everybody that has been rocking with us. For new people that's coming through, thank you so much for responding and commenting on our episodes. We love doing this, and like Jason said, this is definitely something I also would love to do full time. Definitely trying to see if do what we need to do to get to that space. We always push and promote Black content, even though we do a lot of different kind of variations of movies and TV shows, but we are always going to put our people first. Let my people go. All right, no Negro spirituals, but Juneteenth is coming up. But Jason, as I always say, I would never want to make a podcast with anybody else but you. We have a good time. The chemistry is just flowing. And it's one of the reasons why I'm still single, because the niggas just be like, what? And they not be a supporter for real. I just be like, just me and my brother Jason over here. And they just be like, you laughing too much. And I just be like, I be laughing at everything. But it is what it is. I definitely want to give a shout out to our cousins over at Talking Ish, a podcast amongst friends, Recap Kickback, our brother Dave, Mass Debaters, Real Movie Lovers. I'm forgetting somebody. Recap Kickback, like different podcasts that we work with that we've been able to just connect with so well. And Jason, I want to say thank you so much for allowing me a space to where I'm able to be myself. And we don't really clash, which is good. Long as you had you something to eat. Long as you had something to eat, I'll be like, empty stomach. But then now he's eating his fingers, y'all. So, he's got a little snack in there from time to time. But nah, I am excited to see where we go. And I'm praying when we go ahead and throw these up for year 5.
Mm.
Whoo, that's going to be a good one. And Congratulations on the new job. What did I tell you last month? What did I say? I sent you that damn Instagram post.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we didn't think that shit was going to be real, but you have to put positive energy in the air. It
You
said
got to. You got to.
Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra are going to have a good June. Now, there is a chapter in my life that is soon closing. And I am able to say that I'm also working on getting a new one open. So some are gonna be, listen, y'all. If y'all we ain't gonna be brand new, but
I just said that's all I said. Like, hey, and you know, you gotta be den mother. I said we promise not to piss on ourselves or need the pins. We're not 50, but we gonna be lit. It already happened, Jazz.
I'm gonna mind my business. But I'm over here practicing. DreamCon gonna be I'm gonna need bodyguards. All right, me and Elaine already talking about it. But all right, we're gonna take these shots. Love y'all. Please be sure to like, subscribe, rate, review. Jason, cheers to you, my brother.
Last question. Was the journey good though? Jazz, we're gonna start with you.
The journey has been good. It has some bumps, it has some lessons, it has some difficulties, but every journey is going to have that. But it was good. Jason, was it good though?
It has been. It has been. It's a learning experience. As you said, you have the ebbs and flows of the actual process. Like you said, we don't clash. And like I said, if there is a moment or a situation, like I said, you've had your moments, I've had mine. It's never been a thing. It's just you will pull me to the side or I say something to you. And there's never been like, oh, okay. It's never been like a resistance type of thing. It's always been, all right, I got you. And like I said, in any moment, I always tell you, hey, if you need me, please just let me know. Like I said, in most cases, like I said, I be busy, but I definitely, in most cases, I definitely try to make the time to assist and try to help in anything, especially if it comes to you. Like I said, you're definitely at the top of the list of my people that I go through. And like I said, at least for the last 4 years, like I said, we talk. Like I said, we don't talk every day, but we definitely talk. Well, text every day because we definitely talk damn near almost every day. But even if you have your moments, typically I know when you're not. I mean, when something is, when you kind of off in that.
When he acting up, I'll be like, Jason, I had to put him in the closet again. Who you locking in the closet, Jazz? Mind your fucking business. He got a dog collar on too. The muzzle, he acting crazy.
Jazz locking nigga. That's how locking nigga. That is crazy. That is fucking crazy.
I got him in a well like in Silence of the Lamb. Put the sugar and lotion in the bucket.
But man, again, man, thank y'all, the listeners, for rocking with us for 4 years. This is probably our most intimate episode that we had. Like I said, I definitely would like to do it. Again, like I said, it may not be this in depth for the next anniversary, but like I said, our plans for what we have moving forward. Like I said, this year I think we did our first interview with the last year we did our first interview. That was with Lo when we actually had to talk with him. So definitely expect different ways from here. Like I said, you also got Jazz, who is we both in the Africa program based on the actual podcast, but Jazz is always especially since we got into it, like branching out, like that's nothing that I am super proud of her with. Like I said, like Jazz is I don't know, introverted extrovert, maybe. I think that's what I would say. But you be acting like you be kind of like nervous about stuff, but I'm like, I don't think you are. You nervous?
Yeah, I don't like the attention on me.
Gotcha.
I don't like to be the center of attention. So that's why I like when we have a big group and I'm leading, I do be a little nervous. But then then I jump in. I'm like, okay, it's cool. But like at the beginning, I'd be like, oh, I've been shaking in my boots. What would he say? There's a snake in my boots.
There's a snake in my boots. And I'm, like I said, I'm kind of used to like being that. And like I said, I do like the attention. But
that's why you're gonna be the flashy one. Jazz gonna be low key, like, I'm just here.
Hey man, I like what I like, man. I like what I like. I appreciate you again to the listeners. This is episode 210. What's the journey good though? Until next time, this is the What's the Good Though podcast, and we are your hosts. My name is Jason.
I am Jazz.
Until next time,
Cheers.
deuces.